Hi friends, welcome back to our HTML learning series. In our last session, we explored how the Media Viewport tag works to make web pages scale properly on mobile devices. Today, we're going even further and diving into Media Queries, a powerful tool that will allow us to build truly responsive websites that adapt to all kinds of devices. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest tutorials. Let's get started. Coming to first point, what are media queries? Media queries are an important CSS tool for making websites look good on all devices. They let us change the design based on things like screen size, how the device is held, or screen quality. With media queries, we can make sure our web pages look great and work well on everything from big desktop computers to small mobile phones. Why are media queries important? Responsive layouts change the design based on screen size. Example, make text bigger on smaller screens. Device adaptation, adjust the content depending on the device type. Example, portrait versus landscape. Better user experience, make the website easier to use and more engaging by adjusting it to fit the user's device. Improved performance, use smaller images or change content to save data on mobile networks. Coming to second point, media query syntax and example. Let's look at how to use media queries to apply different styles depending on the screen size. Here's a simple media query that changes the layout of a website when the screen size is 768 pixel or smaller, like on tablets or phones. At the rate of media max width 768 pixels, this part checks if the screen width is 768. Nav flex direction column. If the screen is smaller, it changes the navigation menu, the nav element, to stack its items vertically column instead of showing them horizontally row. In simple terms, this makes the navigation menu look better on smaller screens by arranging the items in a column. More complex media query examples. We can use multiple media queries to change other aspects of the design based on the device's characteristics. Here are a few additional examples. At the rate of media max width 480 pixels. This part checks if the screen is 480 pixels wide or less. Inside this media query, header font size 16 pixels, it changes the font size of the header to 16 pixels. -1 padding 10 pixels, font size 14 pixels, it adds 10 pixels padding and sets the font size of navigation links to 14 pixels. Content padding 10 pixels, it adds 1 OPX padding around the content. H1 font size 24 pixels, it changes the font size of the main heading H1 to 24 pixels. In simple terms, this code adjusts text sizes and padding to make the website easier to read and use on smaller screens like mobile phones. Topics covered in this video. Media queries adjust the design based on screen size, orientation, or resolution. They help create websites that work well on all devices. You can use them to modify layouts, text sizes, and images for different devices. Task for you: create a web page and experiment with media queries. Try adjusting different elements like the layout, font sizes, colors, and images based on screen size. Test your web page by resizing your browser window or using a mobile device to see how the styles change. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask in the comments. Also, the code for this session is available on our Telegram channel. That's it for today's lesson on media queries for responsive design. Now you have the tools to make your web pages adaptive to different screen sizes and devices. If you found this lesson helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more amazing web development tutorials. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lesson.